Hoy hoy, friends and enemies. And this is not welcome to me playing the Stargate Timekeepers demo, because this is unfortunately not that. I had intended to do a full video on the demo, but unfortunately, after like an hour of playtime, I just got stuck on the tutorial and most of my footage was not viable for use. Let's start at the beginning. Stargate is a very great television show. I love Stargate SG-1, but it never had any video games. Well, it had one, but we'll get to that. One was in development, but then it got cancelled to be used for an MMO, which was in development, but then got cancelled. Which was then there was a third-person shooter, which got sued by the people that made the MMO, and then it shut down after a year. And we've never really had Stargate games since then. And then the news came out about Stargate Timekeepers, like a real-time strategy tactical game thingy where you command your own SG team. And then nothing happened about it for a while, and then there was this year with the demo released, and it's out in about next week from when I'm recording this. I wanted to try and get into it, but I couldn't. Starting with that, it doesn't run well on my laptop. I don't have a very beefy computer, and I don't have the space to custom make one. Or the money, I don't have a job either. So getting a good computer is not on the table. But I don't hold that against the game. Running on low, that's on me. Unfortunately, everything else is on them. I got stuck on the tutorial, which is, always a bad sign. The tutorial is meant to be like the introduction to the game. It's meant to be accessible. It's meant to ease you into this sort of thing, and that just didn't happen. Like things that were meant to be on the HUD were not displayed because I was on low. There was also inconsistencies, like some enemy Jaffa can't see like beyond like who's standing in front of them, while others can see from all the way across the map. The combat isn't great. And there's a function called tactical mode where it'll freeze and then you can tell the team to do a thing and then you unpause and then they do that thing. However, near the end of the tutorial, which is as far as I got, you would have to use all the things that you learnt to try and overcome the many enemies to get to the cannon that you need to get to. I couldn't do that. There were too many enemies to work around. I had taken too much damage from earlier in the mission, and you could not heal. There was no healing at all. You could only get one ammo refuel, and that was all the way back, past many enemies that I snuck by and would not be able to get around again, so ammo refills were not a thing. There was too many to go sneaky. There was not enough cover to go melee on them, and most of all, the pause thing that I mentioned earlier. If you save or quick save during it, and then you die and then reload into the previous save, you will be paused. Enemies will not be, which is an infuriating design bug, because obviously enemies should be paused, so I have to pause and unpause. And sometimes that would work. Sometimes. Other times, I would just remain completely frozen, and no matter of how many pressing T's, I could not move. None of the troopers that I was sending in could move at all. Ultimately, I'll just get more and more infuriated, and then a guard would return, and I couldn't progress. I couldn't progress the tutorial. That's not good if you can't get through what's supposed to be the easiest mission in the game, the first one, the one that teaches you everything, and you can't get through it. I could not heal. I could not refuel my ammo. I couldn't go for a head-on attack. I couldn't flank them. I couldn't cover them from the back. Enemies have more range than you do. They have more reaction time than you do. So yeah, and the bugs that would get me shot and killed many times. I couldn't do it. And that is why I could not play or finish the Stargate Timekeepers demo. I was looking forward to it. I was looking forward to an actual good Stargate game, and I didn't get that. Maybe other people can do it. Maybe other people can beat the damn tutorial, but I could not. I couldn't. I want to be like happy fun times kind of video. I don't want to be the guy that craps all over everything, because that's bad for my mental health, and I gotta be that guy just to say that I couldn't do Stargate Timekeepers, and I gotta use my footage for something, otherwise today was kind of a bust, you know. I don't have a lot going on in my life, so I record videos to try and be fun. Guess that'll be it. Ta-ra, everybody. There'll be no outro.